Yo, 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 yo. Peace. What's up? What's up? Peace to the gods. Peace to the goddesses. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Back at it early in the morning, this thing. How y'all feel out there? It's a beautiful morning. Oh, yeah. We're going to have a good conversation. Just sit back and relax. Relax. Enjoy yourself. Let the conversation play out, you know? Um, Tap in here and there. If you smoke one, if you got it, be already lit. Just a conversation. I guess it's kind of finishing up the conversation from last night. Oh yeah, smash the like button. Smash it. you know. Last night we were kind of discussing does so talking about I'm about to bet on myself, right? Because it sounds crazy. Like who else you betting on? But the thought with me, and I couldn't wait to get out here and talk about it. So I'm not being messy this morning. We're being constructive and we're building, right? So let's think about this for a moment. Who are you betting on black people? What does that mean when you bet on something? You know what I mean? You risk your life, you bet on something, you think something is going to win, is going to pay you a reward. Do we bet on black people? Are you betting on black people? You know? Do we think, see, I realized yesterday, like, that a lot of us are betting on black people. Most of us are betting on black people. We don't admit it because it sounds crazy. Again, it's not to some of us. What for some people, this is going to be a crazy conversation because betting on black people sound crazy. On first take, it might not even be a thing that you do. Let's talk about it. And if it gets crazy, just listen. And we'll look and laugh at the crazy people, right? So a lot of us are betting on black people. You know, we don't even know it. It's subconscious. It works in so many different ways that it has us around us. Like we look at it as simple things, right? Like being black, you know, you got access to things you don't even worry about. Like you can dance because you black, right? You could rap because you black. You see what I'm saying? And so people take that one step further, right? So how do we bet on black and betting on your blackness? Because again, being black could mean that you are the chosen people, right? Being black could mean that you special, right? Being black could mean that you get reparations, right? So being black could mean you got a promised land. You know what I'm saying? Like we're not betting on ourselves. We know that we're special because black people are special. So therefore, we're just being black. How does that work in business? Well, they gonna hire you, girl. They need minorities, huh? Yeah, you gonna get that minority. Go ahead. They got a minority grant. You should apply for um, the affirmative action, right? Your blackness is going to help you get the job. Your blackness is going to help you get the grant. There's an affirmative action grant. Like you got other grants you can apply for. Everybody can apply for, but then they got a black grant, especially for blackness. You see. So a lot of us are betting on black. Again, the Hebrew Israelites are betting on blackness. They standing on a corner and they assuming that everybody that's black coming through feels entitled to something special. So they got an audience. They know because their blackness is valuable. You see what I'm saying? So we are being bombarded and tricked and fooled and coerced because if they use our blackness, if they use our attachment to us knowing our differences, they got us hook, line, and sinker. I know it sounds crazy. We never got to think about it like that. But being black is the only reason for reparations. Being black is the reason for FBA, right? Being black is the reason for being a descendant from slaves. We say white people were slaves, but they not black. White people was kidnapped and just, but they not black, and they not entitled to the thing that's just entitled for being black, the blackness. How many people out there are betting on black? Being black, having the the cool gene, having a cool dance, knowing that somebody black is cool and smart and in tune, and that black person is going to save all black people. I'm black. When the black man come up with the plan, I'm good. I know the black man gonna come up with it first. He came up with this light bulb. He came up with the street light. He came up with the car. The black man came up with it first. I'm black. Oh, why they get all this money? Oh, Oprah Winfrey should be helping black people. You know what you gonna do when you see what I'm saying? How you got all this money and you're not helping black people? We're all betting on black. We're betting on this blackness to pay off. We're betting that this blackness got perks, reparations. That's a perk to blackness. It ain't a perk to slavery. It ain't a perk to being a kidnapped victim. It ain't a perk to oppressed doctrine. But it's a perk if you black. It's like I realized, like, yo, they got us waiting and hoping and winning and just waiting and hoping and wanting because we all know that black will pay off. Always bet on black, right? Always bet on black. No matter what the circumstances, red or black, always bet on black. And that takes us out of the I am. The reparations takes us out of the I am. The minority grants takes us out of the I am. Because we betting on black. I'm betting on black. Again, why are you trying to, you know, why are you trying to bet on yourself now? Because I should have been betting on myself, right? That's why I feel stupid. We should be betting on ourselves. You think the white man is betting on white people? No, he's not. They use it when they can until they get around real white people. Then they can't use it no more. Then they regular poor white trash, you know, just immigrant songs, you know. That's how people live their life. They don't go around using betting on being a Chinaman. I'm a Chinaman. I'm betting on Chinaman. I'm betting on no. They know they gotta earn it. But betting on black makes us not even want to earn it. We don't have to earn it. We know there's always a fail safe. There's always a good money system coming up for black people. And that's the trick. That's the trick. Because in this day and age, only people like God don't control black. God don't control black. Television control black. God don't got nothing to do with black people. That's the television thing. You know what I'm saying? You praying to God to help black people. We like, what the fuck is that? Oh, that's some shit I seen on TV. That's some shit that I believed. You know what I'm saying? Some entitlement, a sense of um, a false sense of spirituality that comes with this. Because again, this is the, like I tell you, the Hebrew Israelites are feeding off our spirituality, but they're using our blackness. All of this comes down to us betting on blackness, betting on our differences. But then, like I said last night, why we can't tell our ideas to these groups because these groups are designed to keep us waiting. to keep us betting on blackness instead of betting on our individual gifts, our individual differences. That's why Pan-Africans, they fucked up. They betting on black. They think that if they can unite all the black people in the world, something magical is going to happen. They're not betting on their ability to connect all black people. Like, no, connecting all black people is the thing. But no, they want to connect all black people, right? So that way something magical can happen. Something outside of their realm of reality can happen. They betting on black. Everybody out here don't know what they doing. That they're betting on an illusion. They give up their selves. They give up their own opportunity. They give up their own gifts, their own gems, because we hoping that this black thing hit. We hoping that this black thing come out. Like, yeah, that shit gonna come out this week. You gotta keep playing it. Keep playing it. It's gonna come out. And that black thing ain't coming out because we don't control it. It's not based upon your uniqueness. It's not based upon your uniqueness. It's based upon your individuality. It's a trick. We're betting on a illusion of television. We're losing our lives for a promised land based upon an illusion of television. All skin folk ain't kinfolk. Cause a nigga is black, a nigga is blue black, don't mean he you, but he don't mean he you black. You see? And that's how these other people are catching up and getting ahead because they're caught in a world of individuality. Not even I am, not even knowing their gifts and potentials and being connected to anything greater than themselves. But they have an opportunity to press their button every day. Get up every day and press your own button. Get up every day and see if you can make rice. You can grow tulips or something. Every day, press your button. We can't bet on being black. Being black to people is the end all. I can dance because I'm black. I can play basketball because I'm black. I'm better than most people because I'm black. Stop it. It's a trick. That's what's keeping niggas on their hands. Cause again, you ever see somebody with so much potential that squanders it, that wastes it, that ruins it? Like, we can't get past the fact of what we can do individually because we so busy trying to be black, trying to be united, and trying to be reparations, trying to receive the blackness, trying to receive a come up off of the bet. Peace to the goddesses. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Like, see, we gotta have, okay, we all feel like being black is something special. Being black is giving you all power, right? I get it. But waiting on reparations takes away all power. Like, again, being black now latches you to a sinking ship, anchors you to a submarine. You see what I'm saying? Being black is a perpetual state of wanting. Is a perpetual state. Like, again, not community. This ain't Indian. This ain't a Jewish person, right? A person in a Jewish community, right? Because a community is not a color. A community is not a It could be though. It could be. If you look and see, again, this ain't a black community. We like to think it's a black community, but it's not a black community. It's a black group of gambling addicts. It's a black group of um, opportunists. We want to be black because we know we supposed to get something for being black. That's why we always fall for everything they offer us. Oh yeah, I'm black. I'm entitled to it. I'm black. I deserve this. I've been through this. I've been through that. So we believe these weirdos when they offering us poison. We believe these snakes when they beguile us. You see? Because they can easily trick us because we betting on black. We betting on an imaginary thing. We betting on a reparate like again. You can say black people deserve this, black people deserve that, and you right. But now unless we gonna share with her, no, we ain't giving it to nobody because they betting on black. They betting on black. We gotta get bigger than black. Peace to the gods. We gotta get bigger than black, and bigger than black is individual. Bigger than black is individual. Like we gotta learn to bet on ourselves. We gotta learn to bet on ourselves because in betting in ourselves is betting on the real blackness. Like I say, the trick is we feel different, so we assume that everybody that look like us feel like us. That's the fucking problem. We gotta stop that. They don't feel like us. They don't feel like us. They are betting on black. Like again, a lot of us can get more than what you supposed to win with the black card. A lot of us can get more than the credit limit on a black card because we got a source connection. You see what I'm saying? So if we can't get over that we're betting on black, that we're hoping on being black paying off, we can never tap into our true individual gifts. Because again, everybody thinks that yeah, a black person going to invent the thing that's going to save us all, but nobody is that black person. A black person going to get the money and going to be rich, and we all going to be good, but nobody wants to be that black person. You see what I'm saying? That's the trick of the black. It's the bet. You don't gotta worry about um you see, that's what I'm saying. Like, as long as they got a minority grant, being black is worth it. As long as they got little stuff that they gotta hire black people, they gotta have affirmative action, being black is worth it. And that's what sits us on the ass. That's what makes black people not have to be great. You ain't gotta be individually fantastic and dynamic because the whole group, the whole mass, everybody is automatically great. You black. We gotta get out that shit. That's a brainwash. It's a brain fart. It's a lie. It's a trick. Because everybody's not. They riding the coattails of niggas. They riding the coattails of the gods. They riding the coattails of the creatives. And we can't enjoy our our reward because we betting on black. Again, you know how, like I said, you know how we would have been fixed this thing if we wasn't waiting on somebody else to do it. If we wasn't waiting on one of these people that we like to figure it out. You know, like again, it's so easy to want one of these entertainers to be a leader because we like them and we know they black. It's so easy to say any black person could be the first black president because we black. But black people don't want to be the first president no more. They don't want to be no type of president because we already did it. It's easy to say the shit. Somebody else gonna be the black president. Somebody else gonna be the first, and we all ride that wave. That shit is whack. That shit is whack. You know? I get it. I understand. Like I said, a lot of this gonna sound crazy to some people, you know, because a lot of people don't even feel like they betting on black. Hebrews don't understand that they only Hebrew Israelites because they betting on black. You're not a Hebrew, you're not a white Hebrew Israelite. You believe in the Hebrew Israelites is you because you black. That's it. That's the only way you know you got a part in this promised land. You got a part in this here book, in this scripture, is because of the blackness on your motherfucking skin. This shit ain't real. There ain't no real reality to this, no title, no fucking land deeds. No, this is a blackness. This is a bet. This is a gamble. We out here gambling with our future. We gambling with our reality on blackness, on group politics and group economics and group handouts. Oh, they done did black people wrong. Let me go get my check. Oh, they done did black people wrong. Let me go. And it's not, it's not that we are not the reality. It's not that we are not the ones. It's that we don't ever tap into it. It's like we all got knowledge and information and can't use it. We all know that being black is something different. We all know that being black is something fantastic, but we don't use it because everybody that's black is like everybody got a gun. So what? We don't use it. He's saying it's a label. Nah, I don't think it's a label no more. I don't think it's a label. I don't think it's a label. It's a reward. Being black is a reward. Being black is an incentive. Being black is entitlement. You know, like they tell you, black people is entitled. We are mentally, subconsciously. We feel different. We feel different. We gonna be a Hebrew. Oh, you got a promised land for niggas? Sign me up. Because we black. You don't have to sell Hebrew Israelite shit to hard. Niggas talk about the the black man in the wilderness of North America, the black man, Asiatic black man. All of this shit got something to do with the color of your skin, with the melanation. All this shit got something to do with the color. Yes, brother, the color. The color. The identity of blackness. Black again, it's not the color though. It's the incentive. It's the incentive. Cause again, niggas was brown. I don't care if you call yourself black. It's the incentive. It's the minority incentive. It's the depressed incentive. It's the I'm getting a reward for being depressed and kidnapped, abused. I get a curve on my test. I get a reward for being abused and oppressed. You see what I'm saying? And we want that reward. We want them. We want that minority grant. We want them boosts for being depressed and oppressed. But we also know that somebody black gonna change this whole thing. Somebody black gonna lead this whole shit. And we know that. We know that the leader, that the Messiah, that the person that come and change the world gonna be a black person. We know that. But I'm saying it's going to be you, my nigga. We gotta stop thinking that there is a blackness. No, black is defined every day. The culture that black people have don't exist because them niggas sitting on their ass. It's easy for us to find Indian culture. We had to look for it. We not sitting on our ass. We not expecting nobody to give us what we already got. You see what I'm saying? We're not betting on black. We're not betting on if we unite all black people in the world, the sun gonna come out. 86,000 angels. Like again, that's why Pan-African niggas is traveling the world trying to hold hands all through Africa, kumbaya, because they hope if they can touch every black person that the sky gonna crack. 144,000 angels gonna fall from the sky. That's what they hoping. They hoping that if we can all be black and be on the same mind, if black people could all think the same thought at 1 minute, we all turn into stars. You know what I mean? Like this is how they think, and the silliness of blackness instead of the reality of the gift of blackness, the gift of your differences. We not we not black to do nothing with it. Why are you different to wait for somebody to give you something for it? Why are we black and now a nigga gotta give me a reparations? If the whole thing about y'all being black mean you special, why you get tricked into believing that they could give a special person something? That's what I'm saying. They got everybody sitting on their hands waiting for a black reward, waiting for a 10% black discount, waiting for reparations, waiting for a promised land. They can tell us anything. as long as it coincides with our blackness, our differences, as long as we get to leave out the people that ain't us, that ain't like us, they get to play on our minds and our emotions. Meanwhile, they tell us to sit our dumb ass down and wait for a man in the sky. Meanwhile, they don't let us to get into a harmony and get into a creative status where we are the ones. See what I'm saying? No, they tell you to be black and sit down and wait for heaven. All I gotta do is be black and die. That's the curse. Imagine that. How many of y'all live by that? Because I already know we all heard it. But all I gotta do is be black and die. They betting on black. I don't have to find my gifts. I don't have to tap in the source. I don't have to will and imagine. I just gotta be black and die. Not be black and be happy. Not be black and be successful. Not be black and be one. Be black and be and die. They betting on black. And a nigga see you walking up the street. Nigga see you minding your business, being black on your way to death, and he coming, hey, Hebrew brother, hey, little brother, you know you a Hebrew, right, brother? You know you a more, brother. You know we got a promised land. Because of our blackness, we ain't just supposed to be black and die, brother, but we supposed to be black and be in a promised land dead. Nobody's telling you how to be black and be divine, how to be black and be in tune. They just tell you how to bet on this shit and how to just sit here and hope that your bet pay out. Sit here and hope that one day you can make a dream a reality, but you ain't got to do nothing. Oh, no. The Messiah gonna send a black man too. The Messiah gonna come back. He was black. He was black. She was black. All we gotta do is unite all black people. All black people just come in one plane, one Pan-African view. Unite all the black people. Unite all the Hebrews. And guess what's gonna happen? Nothing. What? Nothing gonna happen. Because they're going to unite all y'all niggas so y'all can sit down and wait for your bet to come out. Wait for your number to come out. Wait for this blackness to play out. They're going to wait for something magical and mystical to happen. When betting on black is betting on your difference, betting on why you feel like you feel. This what they don't want us to test it. They don't want you to find out if you good at this. Lord forbid, God forbid you good at this. God forbid that you really different, that you bet on yourself and you successful in betting on yourself. That's the worst part of this game. Say codes to insert. Yeah. We can't be black and die. We can't live in that mindset. You know? Our mindset is to being black is a doorway. It's a gateway. It's access. You know? And you have to understand everybody's tricked. Like a Hebrew is tricked. He believes that he's special because he's black. He believes he's going to a promised land because he's black. He got the seed of Abraham because he's black. It's all based on his blackness, not on his mama, not on his daddy, not on any provable reality. But you're a black man in the wilderness of North America. You a Hebrew. You see how they get you to sit back now and wait for a promised land? You see how you can sit back and wait to go to heaven? Oh, you was kidnapped. You need to be saved. You was kidnapped. You need to be forgiven. You got curses on you. You was born a wretch. You was born a sinner. You see? He said, but see, this is what I'm trying to say though. You can't change the channel. You can't change the channel. Everywhere you go, your blackness is valuable. Blackness in association with blackness is valuable. Again, if you were, you know, if you go to the party, people know you could dance because you black. If you meet a girl, she probably think you got a long schlong because you black. If you black, you can play basketball. I mean, I know this is corny stuff, but you can sing, you can rap. Like, you can't change the channel. That's just social stuff, right? I just told y'all about the Hebrew. Now you get to go to heaven stuff. Blackness to get your ass in heaven. Blackness to get you a promised land. So you try to be cool and be social and not think about religion, not think about none of that religious stuff. But you black, so I know you can rap. You black, so I know you can dance, right? You see what I'm saying? So you caught up in that. But now you say, nah, fuck that. I'm high self. I'm woke. I'm going over here and we're going to deal in spirituality and religion. But hey, you black, brother. You got the melanin gene. That melanin mean you are going to heaven. That melanin mean that you are one of the seeds of Abraham. Okay, cool. You're not dealing with none of that. You in business. You want to start your own business. You want to make money. Well, listen, brother, you know they got minority grants. You know that if you go here and you tell them on that paper that you black and that you a descendant of a slave, they gonna give you a 10% bonus and then cut off some negativity and some other shit because you black. You cannot change the channel from this shit. Where else do you go? I mean, you tried to be a cool kid, they made you be black. You tried to be a spirituality kid, they made you be black. You tried to go be a businessman and they made you be black. Oh, this is a minority owned business. Oh, you wrote it. You about to get this money. Go here and apply at this bank. Go here and sign up for that. Now, you got to give me another channel. Now, I get it. You want to go off to the woods and you want to go live on a spaceship, on a mothership. That's a different channel. But I'm talking about here in reality where you get up every day and you live a healthy and fulfilled life on earth. I don't know any other channels where they don't got blackness being a perk, where they don't got blackness being a reward and shit. You know what I'm saying? And again, I tell y'all, this is my guy. He keeps me in the young Pharaoh. He keeps me in the Rashad Jamal. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to my God. But yeah, like you do got your own cape, and that's this conversation. I'm not here to hate on that. I'm not here to hate on that. I'm here to encourage that. Change the channel, right? I'm here to encourage that. But that's to get out of the black box. That's to not wait for their rewards. That's to have my own remote. Because again, if you got your own cable box, you playing your own shows. You in tune to your own imagination. Like they say, empty, full room, empty house. Empty house. Full room, empty mind. Full room, empty mind. Empty room, full mind. You see what I'm saying? So if you got your own cable box, it's because you got a full mind. If you got your own TV popping, it's because you got a full mind and you're not going programmed off of TV. So I'm with that shit, you know? Yeah, you got to change the channel. I can appreciate that. That's what I'm saying. But I'm sitting here talking reality to other people who might not understand that you can't escape blackness. You can't escape the perks of being black. It's so much good. It's so much good in being black that you can't escape it. You know what I mean? He might be there. Shout out to Silas. He might be there. He might be there. That's my guy though. All right. But no, I wouldn't say that when I just said that cuz keep me in my young Pharaoh Rashad Jamal shit. Cause they be spooky. Shout out to Silas though. Silas don't be spooky like them niggas stuff. He be weird. He be spaced out on Earth though. You know what I mean? But that's my G though. He ain't as radical as those guys. Like those guys is crazy. Those guys been abducted and probed by aliens. I don't think Silas is on that type of time.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think my God is on that type of time and shit. But shout out to damn, what was Silas's name and shit? Silas, the wise one. Shout out to Big O Seer. Yeah, man, but yeah, subconscious though. We gotta tap out of this shit. You know what I'm saying? We gotta tap out of that shit and get our own channel, get our own remote control. You know what I mean? Because we the ones. I know it's hard for us to see and leaving blackness, giving up on blackness. It's heaven. It's heaven. Like you don't have to do nothing to sit on your hands and wait for the reparations, wait for the minority grant, wait for something that they're going to do for black people. And if they don't, black people are so fantastic, they're going to do it for themselves. But who, when, and why not you? Because we're not going to do it for ourselves because we're waiting for black people to do it. Like we see black people as a whole monolithic, and we don't understand that they prop these black people up. I tell you, that's why I don't want y'all to go to these people with your ideas because the people that they put in front of us are not even real black people. Excuse me. They're not the type of people that you and I are. That's why I told Tara, I was like, bro, you don't even know these niggas. Y'all so worried about the type of y'all so worried about trying to talk to these people, but you don't know these people that I'm dealing with. That's why I told her last night, like, I wish I could talk to everybody, but I can't. I'm not even trying to. I'm trying to fuck with the people that I can understand, the people that I know. Because again, most people don't know black people. Most people don't know us. They talk to us, they talk down to us, but they don't know us. And they don't know what we think about, what makes us tick. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why we gotta come to us and we have to come into our own understanding. But these people don't know us. These leaders don't know us. They're propped up to distract us. They're propped up to put us in a state of sleep. Oh, I feel good. I feel special. Well, you know you was kidnapped and brought here in chains, and you know they raped and what? No, no. Listen, I feel different. I feel blessed, brother. I swear, I woke up this morning and I felt fantastic. But you know that there's people starving in Africa, brother. You know they got flies. Let me show you this video. They got flies on their face. But no, no. Wait a minute. I feel good. I feel excited. I want to contribute. I want to help. Man, you know the white man got his foot on your neck, brother. I don't know what's wrong with you. Did you take your medicine? You say you feel happy. Are you on drugs? Like, what? That's are the people that they give us. These are the people that they call illuminated. Like I say, like it's so sad. Like we get to see the people that are willing to do anything. We can't, I tell y'all, we can't trust these people that are willing to do anything. They're not a leader. They're puppets. They're people willing to do anything. If we don't have the discernment to see that, we're going to stay on this cycle. We're going to stay in this cycle. How many times does it have to come out that a leader is psycho, sick? I mean, like batshit crazy. How many times does this got to come out before we can just sit here and say, bro, we can deal with our own reality, bro. We don't need y'all to keep festering and keep fostering these fake realities and these fake gurus, these people that cannot imagine happiness. I get it. I'm talking about love, and I want you to love yourself and trust yourself. I know you have to have felt love, imagine love, seen love to understand what the fuck I'm talking about. I feel bad if you haven't, but I can't stop there. I got to deal with the people that can. Let's go there. And that's the problem with these leaders because they don't feel what y'all feel. We are here trying, again, it's so easy for us to be Africans because we love. We see black people and we say hello to all black people that we see, you know? So, peace. So, even in the city, of course, down south, we do it. They do it. We do it all the time. Hey, howdy, we speaking. Up here in the city, we just head nod. What's up? Giving the looks. But every black person that you see, you feel connected to. So when you go to an African, you give him that same connection, but he don't have that. He don't feel that. And that's the trap of the Black American versus the world. We think everybody feel the way we feel. We think everybody got love in their heart like we got love in their heart. And everybody want togetherness like we do. Shout out to the kid Mike TV. Like, he was talking to an African, and the African was like, bro, we don't care about y'all. We not thinking about y'all. We are not the same. And the kid couldn't get it. He's like, see, look at you, you're so arrogant. Like, dog, he's telling you something, but we're so programmed into blackness. You want him to be black. You want him to be a part of your struggle instead of having the balls and the gumption to do it on your own. Like, again, you gotta respect somebody that can't do it. If these Africans are not trying to help, it's because they can't. Move along, chump. Stop being caught up in a bet on Africa. No, listen, brother, you black, we all this, we all that. We're what's it called? When you're projecting, we're putting this shit, we're putting our reality, our happiness, our joy, our connection onto everybody in the world. That's how they trick us. That's how they get us. We out here betting on what we feel. We betting that everybody, um, again, that's why they got to show us the pictures of people in Africa with the flies on their face, because we don't know that exists. Like I said, like we had the conversation last night, I had to remind us that how some people come to America, make it to America on ship containers and smuggled in cars, and you know, however they can get here on an air raft. And when they get here, we don't give a fuck. When they make it to the promised land, nobody cares about their struggle and how they achieve an opportunity to work, an opportunity to start at the bottom. We don't give a fuck how you got here. Hey, listen, man, get out the way. You know what I'm saying? And that's the reality. We have to see that. We are the world until these motherfuckers come here and try to take your job. And they know that. They don't have the plan. They don't have the insight. They use this blackness. They use this gamble to sit us down, to put us on our butt. Like, I be trying to manipulate it and say that it's a spiritual thing that we're doing. We're involved in a spiritual ministry, and we're doing this subconsciously. But the overt act is it's their manipulation. They are manipulating us, bro. They are manipulating us with blackness. They're manipulating us with our good life. They're manipulating us with our love. And we can't get it any better until we work on us and we focus our love and our attention on the people that know love. Like, again, you want to get a bonus. You want to increase your power. We got to bounce off the ones. Only be around like A-likes, B-likes, people that's on the same mental wavelength as you. If they're not on the same mental wavelength as you, it's for a reason. Fuck a African. I'm talking about niggas in your family. Fuck a African. I'm talking about niggas in your friend circle. A nigga think a nigga gonna go to heaven and gonna waste his whole life. You might need to leave that nigga alone when it come down to living your best life. If a nigga willing to give up on his today for a promise of a tomorrow from a nigga that never been there, you might want to leave cuz alone for a minute. See what I'm saying? You know? No doubt. I'm face to face with the creator and have been given the destiny. No doubt. I love destiny. Y'all know me. I love destiny. I love destiny. Destiny is a location. Destiny is a destination. You know? My man said he's been given destiny, so that means he's been given keys to location. But again, destiny might be a seed. Like I tell y'all, some niggas, coming to America is their destiny. People thinking that being black is their destiny. You know? But that was the conversation for today. You know, the blackness is a problem. You know, it's keeping us from our individual greatness. We're betting on black and we can't escape it. We're betting on black and we're surrounded. We're being enticed to be waiters. Again, if betting on black was betting on the magic, it'd be dope. But betting on black is betting on someone else will do it for you. Betting on black is betting that you can't do it yourself. Betting on black is betting that you need help, that you need a minority grant. That's what I'm saying. Like, we are so away from the world where we should make a better mousetrap. You don't gotta make a better mousetrap when you're black. You just gotta make a mousetrap. They're going to do some stuff because you're black, and since you're black, you're not going to make a better mousetrap. So they're going to help you. You just make a mousetrap. You poor little bit black boy. You poor little black girl. You see? But if we gotta make a better mousetrap, because that's the only way we're gonna get heard, seen, or noticed. That's the only way we're gonna make a living. Like, again, that's what I was saying yesterday, and that was gonna be another show, part 3 of last night. We're gonna probably get into that tonight. But when we start, when Shells was talking about nurturing the thing, what do I do when you've achieved yourself? Like, that's the betting on black. Like, we're always in this state of working. We're in a perpetual state of working where we don't know what success is, and we can't imagine being successful. We can't see it because, again, how do you? I see. So we're always saying, "What if? What if? What if?" You know. Again, imagine. I know we missed the count. Y'all gotta go back and watch the show last night. It was a great show. Towards the end, we had the conversation about a planner. When does a planner become a good nurturer, right? And it led to, other people planting your seeds and stuff. But other people, again, we're ready to let other people take our ideas and plant our seeds because we're betting on black. Oh, I got a good idea for black people. You're black. Here, let me work with you. Let me help you, or hopefully you can help me come up with this idea that's going to help black people. How much you gonna pay me? Oh, well, it's for black. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're not coming with a situation where everybody could get paid because we already thinking it's for black people. We're not coming with the best and the most expensive thing because we thinking it's for black people. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's a weird ass trick. It's a weird trick. It's a weird trick. Trust and believe, Steve. But yeah, thank you guys for hanging out today. If you have any questions, want to talk about anything? Beyond Smith about to have me going as Silas. Going at my guy. Um, but yeah, like that's what we gotta do, bro. We can't bet on black right now. We gotta bet on us. We're better individually. We make the whole. Like, again, the black people is only a collective of us individuals. No, I get it. And I get it. Listen. I tell people, only way I can see what I can see right now is because they took my page. I can't deny that. I told y'all that. That's why I'm not upset. Like, yo, they hacked the page. I'm like, yeah, they just gave me all power. Like, for real. I didn't. I'm not saying that. I said that. They hacked my page. We got 50,000 people and they took it. Dope. That was the realest shit that you could ever do to me. Because I can see now. I didn't have something that I didn't want. Then it was taken from me. You can't take nothing from me, right? So I'm like, well, what did they take? You see? And I thought about that this morning. I'm like, well, damn, did I even get to celebrate? But yeah, we celebrated. We had American Indian Heritage Month, and I was celebrating. We was lit. I told y'all could never catch me after that month. I said that. But I'm not. Again, I am the person on the chopping block here. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, and I had to go through that situation to realize, um, because again, like that's why it's another conversation. It's got to be deeper because you start saying to yourself, you know, like when you claim your outcome, okay, but when you get to that point, you have to be ready to just so like, all right, and I mean it's fantastic what you're saying, but it's like when you said, what do you do when you already did this and did that? Like the question is, have you walked through the garden? Have you enjoyed the garden? You know, because again, we are trying to build a world that we can enjoy. Right? It's a hard thing. I didn't enjoy the thing anymore because it wasn't me. If you see what I'm saying, that's why I'm telling you guys we want to start with seeds that represent us, and we want to infuse in this seed. We want to nurture in this seed us. This seed is not a real seed. It's bitches us. It's a clone. It's a it's what we do. It's our gift. It's our purpose. You see what I'm saying? So until you have come to that place where you have enjoyed your purpose, you have lived in your purpose and been, you know, I guess exhausted by your purpose, then like I say, I can't tell you what to do at that point because now you're a person that has already lived in their purpose and has achieved their purpose. You know what I'm saying? So now you know that there are nothing that can stop you from achieving the next purpose if you so decide and so desire. You know what I'm saying? But the fact of the matter is, it's hard to say, like, again, I told y'all, I'm stupid. I'm betting on black my whole life. I'm betting on black people. I'm working for black people. I'm trying to save black people. I'm betting on black, right? So now that I have this thing, this win with black people, I start to feel well, what do I do now? Because again, that's what I'm saying. Like, if all black people got reparations, got $1 million reparations check, what would it be? Again, you gotta understand, it wouldn't be a thing. It wouldn't be like black people still want something up on other black people. Like I said, even though I feel like I saved the world. I feel like I did the whole movement, but black people still want, like I say, it's going like it's people right now. Like now that I've came this way, niggas have came this way with me. Pan Africans have came this way with me. Everybody's coming along spiritually, changing up the way they talk. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I'm telling y'all to be like, don't plant a seed of a fraud. Don't plant a seed of of a tarded not shit. Don't be tarded. Be you. Because again, if this seed grow, now you gotta live as tarded. You got a business surrounded as tarded, as a fraud, as a comedian, as an entertainer. Like if I'm trying to build my career to be Diddy, now I gotta build my career around lies and deception and deceit. You see what I'm saying? I can't build my career around these people. I gotta build my career around me and my connection, and my knowing, my gifts, my abilities. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, when you get to that point where you walked around enough and you smelled all the roses and you fucking, I don't know, you might destroy it. Like people do that. Like it's sometimes I don't know if you ever been to like a like a a horticultural garden. They got seasons. Every season they break down and they build up a whole new joint. If it's the if it's the cherry blossom season, they gonna have cherry blossoms. You know what I'm saying? If it's a rose festival, they're gonna have a rose festival. You not like some people, you know, we not like I'm not attached to the work. I'm like again, I'm not attached like I was talking about the war. I'm not attached to the war. I'm attached to the result. If I gotta nurture this plant for it to be what it got to be, then I got to do what I got to do. If I gotta wash these windows and scrub the floors, I got to wash the windows and scrub the floors. It's not a thing. It's only a thing if you add your ego in it. I don't want nobody to see me scrubbing my floors and mopping my windows. I don't want nobody to see me on my hands and knees. Like that's the only problem. The problem ain't the work. The work, you gotta get through the work. You gotta be precise in your work so you ain't got to come back and do it again. But you don't, like I say, you don't do a half-ass job because you don't want to be there. You do a dope-ass job because you don't want to be there. It's not like the worst thing in the world is having to do some shit twice and having to go over some shit. You spending time because you lazy and because you make a mistake and you half-assing. Cheap is the most expensive shit. You know what I'm saying? Cheap is the most expensive because it's going to cost you when when you least expect it. See what I'm saying? I've been betting on itself when I added on. No doubt. Now, I'm gonna just say, like in my world, the way I look at that, like he said when he added no one to the catalog. Now, just imagine this. Imagine you just take $25 every day and just spend it on you and your music. You don't even worry about it until that $25 make you $25. Every day it doesn't matter. That's betting on you. That's what I'm saying. If you can't find a way to get $25 to invest in you until there is no option, then it ain't serious. It ain't serious. We betting on black. We betting on black people. We betting on preparation. We betting on everything else. But again, we need to figure out a way where like we're working for us. We're working to invest in us. We're working to like if you like I'm saying again, you know, we gotta understand that it's you the catalog. Now every day niggas need to be pushing this cat like I don't wanna you know what I'm saying? Like imagine this part right here, right? We just talking, having a conversation. You got an album out, right? It might take an album 6 or 7 months to really have a good life, right? So for 6 or 7 months, you just putting $25 a day in ads, just pushing your shit. What you think gonna happen? I mean, I understand it seemed like a lot of money, but it's not because it's you, my nigga. You can't never take it from you. You can't never take that back. That investment, that people got to see you in that shit. $25 a day. Figure that shit out. See how far that shit change your life. And it's not a lot of money, but it's a commitment. You know what I'm saying? It's a commitment to yourself, like food and shit. It's a commitment to yourself, like bread and water. You know what I'm saying? Every day, you just get up and you fuck around and you make sure that, because again, if I go to work today, my ads is out here passing out flyers. My ads is out here pushing my music. Like that's the thing. Again, I'm not me. I'm my fucking music. So if I gotta sit here and shovel shit to get my music heard, I'm shoveling shit all day. I don't give a fuck. That's just me. That's where I'm at right now with betting on me, not waiting on black people. So I could work at Burger King. I could work at the motherfucking at the horse barn shoveling shit, because while I'm shoveling shit, my music is being pushed. Ain't nobody pushing my music. I work in a fancy office. I work in a motherfucking executive suite. Ain't nobody pushing my office. I look good coming to work. I'm fly, my nice car. Ain't nobody pushing my music. Here, ain't nobody talking to me. I ain't got to be nobody. I'm just getting this money so I can push my fucking music. You know? Because one day, I won't be here. One day, my music will have been pushed. It will have hit. It will have been a staple. And just imagine if you did this shit every day for a month, 2 months, 3 months, 6 months, shoveling shit. You don't know nobody. You ain't talking to nobody. Like I say, what I had to realize too is that, like I say, y'all my day ones. Y'all got me spoiled. We have these conversations, and I can trust y'all. And we share, um, we share. We share a lot. But when this shit come, it come. You get 10,000, 20,000 followers in one day. You go viral in one day. You know what I'm saying? The ball start rolling in one day. If you're not in the game, you will never know that. You'll never know that one day you'll get 5,000 followers, and then you'll get 3,000, 4,000, and then you'll get another 5,000, and then you'll never know that. Only way you'll know that is if you put $25 in this bitch every day, into that one day you blow the fuck up and you ain't got to shovel shit no more. But it's like, for me, there is no in and out, bro. I'm the sucker out here. I'm the guy that everybody could come to and steal from. And that was by design, no doubt. But again, like, in your music, in your clothes, you gotta put yourself in the center. You gotta make yourself the commodity at this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's where I'm at with this shit. I'm not saying you need to do that. I'm saying that that's the game at this level. The game at this level is betting on yourself. All these niggas can rap, they black. All these niggas can sing, they black. How many of these niggas is willing to bet on themselves? Or how many of these niggas willing to go get dressed up, put on some gold chains, put on some expensive clothes, and go stand out and be black, hoping somebody gonna notice them being black, acting black, and give them a deal? Like, it's the same amount of money. It's the same amount of money. As he said, spend $25 a day for 30 days. How much money is that? Let's see. 25 times 10 is 250, times 4 is $1,000, right? Wait, well, that's 4. We'll just say times 3. My bad. Times 3, it's 750. Now you got to pair some fucking, um, you know, what kind of sneaks you got on? What kind of shoes you rocking? Your shoes is $150, $200 for your sneakers. You know what I'm saying? Your jeans is $100, right? Like, these niggas shirts be $100, gold chains, all this shit, looking the part, right? For one day. Like, how much money a nigga, you ever spend $1,000 on your clothes in one day? On your fit, $500 on your fit in one day? If we could just change the way we think, like I'm saying, like where I'm at right now, like I said, because again, y'all have to understand, I know that this shit is going to work. It's fucked up, but I already been down this path. I just feel like if people find out about me, they're gonna fuck with me. You gotta feel the same way. That's the betting on yourself part. You can't have music and think that nobody's gonna like it. Wait until you get some music that you think people gonna like, and then bet on it. If this ain't the one, then cool, it ain't the one. But when you get that one, that's the one you bet on. No, this that one song everybody gonna like. Or this that one song that everybody needs to hear from me. You know what I mean? This the song that represents me. But people can't. They don't have a choice in life no more. Is what I'm saying. If we betting on us, if you know people, if you got something that people need, you got to give it to them. This is the song they need to hear from me. I'm giving this to you right now. I'm gonna share this with you. You have no choice in the matter. That's how we gotta think. We gifted. We talented. We have something great to give. If you're not ready to give it to them, then you gotta wait until you get it. Get that one seed. But I'm telling you, when you get that one song, we all got to hear that shit. We shouldn't have a choice about it. Like when you turn on the radio, they don't have a choice in hearing this song that's going to change their life. But it's coming. It's coming on. You know? And that's how we got to treat. Like I said, I realized, bro, even the churches, they got that shit that come on in the nighttime, 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning churches, that's paid programming. The preachers pay to come on TV. You know what I mean? The TV don't pay them preachers, but they want to get their word out. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta change the way we think about this shit. You said if you enjoy. I can respect that. I can definitely respect that. You have to see it all the way through. You have to imagine it first and then see it all the way through. And that's the point I'm trying to make. Like, we can take our time letting it come through while we in a rush. Like, I know it seems crazy, but again, we're looking for the one thing that represents us. We're looking for the one seed, for the one idea, for the one ideal that represents us. It's no rush. Like, imagine we're going to buy a car or a jacket that we're going to wear every day. That's what this seed is. This seed at this stage is a representation of us. It's it's our embodiment. You know what I'm saying? I used to tell whoever was doing I was dating that it cost $35 per day to meet my expectation. And that's some new shit. $35 per day. And I mean, again, like, is that realistic? I mean, that's realistic. I get it. You don't. I would never think of anybody saying some shit like that. Peace to the goddesses, Princess Abundance, and I'm feeling. I would never think about it like that. I hope nobody would ever say some shit like that to me. And I'll be like, damn, I'm glad you got it figured out, girl. You know what I mean? Like, so what you saying? It takes me $35 a fucking day. Like, yeah, that would be different. But yeah. See, and again, this might be hard to have to a woman because a woman is betting. She might be betting on a man, but obviously she's betting on her looks to catch a man, or her beauty or attraction, her charisma to catch a man. So it might be different. It might be a little added incentive, you know. But I watch Equity Games daily, no doubt, no doubt. And I'm just talking hypothetically for just for people out there listening, for people that who gonna get into you know just betting on themselves like you do, like we do, right? Like I'm trying to do. Even though again I've been betting on myself, but I've been betting on myself, hoping to win for black people, right? Which is all good, but it's not sustainable. And then once you win for black people, like you got to be ready to win for yourself, you know. So would it be betting on me to put my product out without an audience so it finds the right person. Yes, that's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying. Like, there is no audience for what we doing. There is no audience and shit. There is no audience. That's the point. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're waiting for the right person, the right time, the right leader, the right situation, the right um, grant, the right promised land. There is no right. It's what we want and what we can make happen based upon what we know, you know. But yeah, there is no right audience. That's the trick. That's what I'm saying. Like, again, black people is not your audience. You know, like Indians is not my audience. There is no audience for what we're doing when you're straight sharing. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not to say that that's a bad thing or a good thing, because you want to have a product that's going to sell, you want an audience. I get it. But what I'm saying to you, and from my understanding, I don't know. I don't know. I'm just hypothesizing based on experience, right? But there is no right audience. You know, the right audience doesn't exist. The right audience is programmed. Like, you have to understand, the right audience you don't control. You know what I'm saying? Like, again, like, it's hard for people to go against the Indian movement, right? When one, they don't address even my page, even Black and Indian Family Reunion. Like, they understand that this is where the rhetoric is coming from. Cool. But they don't address it. You know what I'm saying? So they're not going after the audience. I can't go after FBA. Like, y'all never seen me say, Moors, y'all Hebrew. You know what I mean? Moors, y'all Indians, or Hebrews, y'all not Hebrews, y'all Indians. You can't go after that. You can't. There is no audience. That's You know what I'm saying? Like, there is no right audience. There is no right audience and shit. It doesn't exist. Like, again, we don't know what exists. I know that seems crazy. Like, if we keep waiting for non bougie people, non um ghetto people, non-sophisticated people. We keep waiting for sophisticated people. We keep waiting for Black excellence. We keep waiting for, all of these catch terms instead of demonstrating the shit and moving on the shit. And, like, knowing that these people will gravitate towards it and come towards it and shit. Like, there is no audience. Like I'm saying, like, there is no audience for none of this shit. Because everybody is hiding in their programming, waiting for their bets to pay off, waiting on betting on Black to pay off. We have to, like I said, like, the illest thing is what we do is we showed you another side of it. Like, again, you don't have to beat up on people with a track record. You just got to put their track record up. Nobody wanted to fuck around and to add up to some of these niggas the total of their contributions for Black liberation, for Black excellence, for anything. So that's that. So a lot of this stuff, you don't have to. I don't have to take your. I tell you, I don't want. I remember you said I don't want Dan Calloway's audience. He got 500,000 people. I thought he had 1,000,000, and I don't want him. We can't. That's not the right audience, because there is no audience. I don't want. They got Aboriginals. They on every day. I don't want them. We not the same. We are the same now. Peace to the God. But I'm saying I didn't go for the audience. I'm not trying to make an Aboriginal or Indian. He who he is. You see what I'm saying? And there is no right audience. It doesn't exist. We can't wait for these niggas to come out the Black shit, to come out of the reparations shit. That my Blackness is, like, again, that's what they're not giving up on.
A lot of people can't, like I say, it's easier to just go for the bet the black. Wait for something to happen to you because you're black. It's going to happen to you because you're black. You're going to get some benefits because you're black. Just wait. You know what I mean? I know it sounds crazy, but no one's giving that shit up. You know what I'm saying? No one's giving that up. Oh, you got a body because you black. You sexy because you black. You know what I'm saying? But in this day, in this stage, we got to get the people that's not programming. And how you get them is by, again, I tell y'all, man, like, we got to trust people, and I can trust these people now, and I can say that I can trust people to come to something that resonates with them. Again, there is the pop culture, but then there's people that really have their, what would you call it, niches, people that have their likes and their interests. You know, they might still be betting on black behind closed doors, but we can get them to bet on themselves and to believe in themselves and to kind of get, you know, standing upright and shaking off that oppression. But we can't, again, waiting for the right time is waiting on black people, waiting on, like, you know, the sign in the sky, waiting on everybody to get on the same accord. That shit's gonna never happen. We're gonna get on the same accord when you show us that there's something different. You know what I'm saying? Like, there is nobody to help us because there is nobody that knows what we're offering. That's what I'm saying. Like, again, I know that's why I'm telling y'all to bet on yourself. It's hard. And I get it. No people, as a lot of people can't imagine this because you can't. Like I say, people, like you say, finding the right audience. How is that done? That's the hard part. I get it. I'm telling y'all, finding the seeds is the hard part. Cause y'all got me. I'm gonna help you get the audience. Don't worry about it. Finding the seed is the hard part. But finding your audience is about finding yourself. People in this day and age, we hate to admit it, but again, we are gravitating towards personalities. We are watching um, people people that we see identify with struggles and overcoming obstacles. You know, handling beefs and handling disappointments, because that's what we deal with. We deal with disappointments. We deal with people hating on us, and we deal with oppression. So we look at these people and we see how they handle it. You see what I'm saying? So we are looking for leaders. We are looking for leadership and guidance and moral character. You got to be it. They're not going to promote it. That's what I'm saying. I get it. But that's what I'm saying. And that's why I'm saying, like, for me, like, again, who are you? Like, I'm like, right now, I'm at the point where I know who I am and shit. You know? I know who I am, right? So, knowing who I am allows me to want to share it. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Knowing who I am allows me to want to share it. That's it. Give me 1 second, y'all. Hold on. Hold on. And that's what I was saying, though. Like, that's what I was saying.
But I be saying like wait until you get your until you got what you want to share. Like this is the stage right now. Like imagine like if you had one song, bro, like one hit. It's that serious right now. It's one hit time. We only need one song, so don't worry, be happy. That's true. Everything else, these are daily expenses. You need to learn how to cook. Stop drinking Dr. Pepper before you get a early shot of sugar. Before your sugar go up. I feel you. I don't think that's a man's. I don't know. I don't know. I feel you. Some girls say nails and all that shit, but again, I think I don't think niggas ATMs though. You know what I'm saying? I don't think niggas ATMs. I guess we could change the conversation, but I get it. Niggas need cigarettes. But oh god. I get it. Niggas need cigarettes, but niggas need a job. I know, I get it. Like I say, and like now imagine that $35 a month, right? Now imagine that $35 a day. Now imagine a nigga that love they self, right? Like imagine that. Like imagine a nigga that love they self saying to they self, I'm gonna go on a fast. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go on a fast. I'm not gonna spend no money on no weed. I'm not spending no money on no motherfucking on no cigarettes or nothing until I get what I want. Now add up like again, minus the food, whatever, but add up $30 a day, right? Add up $30 a day, right? Times 7, that's $210. Times 4, that's $840, right? So you got $840 a month to do something with. Now I get it. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's nothing more important right now to us to do but smoke cigarettes and sit around and get high. You know what I'm saying? I get it. Like but like when I smoke weed, I'm really trying to do something. I'm trying to think of a master plan. I'm trying to figure out, like I'm trying to get high. I'm getting higher self to me. You know what I'm saying? But I could get it that most people might just be passing their day along. You know what I mean? When we get out there, like I say, when we get into the mindset that we have disposable income that could be invested, that could be better on ourselves. Because again, I don't think you would have to do this but for so long. You know what I'm saying? I don't think you would have to do this that's why I say like a fast. Because you're trying to achieve something. I'm going to invest $800 into myself. Right? And this is the $800 that you dispose of, not the $800 that's left over from like
when you don't dispose of the money and shit, when you just keep it. You know what I'm saying? So when you get into that type of looking and type of thinking, like, damn, I could I could really do a lot out here, bro. That's all I'm saying and shit. And I don't think we've been thinking like that because we betting on black. We betting on somebody else to do it. Like, again, there's a lot of people that's hoping that, such and such drop a video, and when he drop a video, he gonna change the girl, and he gonna tell the white man he did all this shit. Like, niggas is expecting the world to change from a YouTube video. They're expecting a motherfucker to drop a YouTube video and the world gonna change and shit. A nigga gonna have a live stream, a nigga gonna have a fucking debate, and the world is going to change and shit. Nobody's putting in the effort. Nobody's putting in the work. They betting on these other niggas. You know what I'm saying? But we gotta bet on ourselves and shit. 191,000. God damn. 191,000. Go ahead, brother. You know? So that's almost 20 racks a year right there. You know what I mean? On disposables and shit. On shits and giggles. A nigga got $20,000 shits and giggle budget. You know what I mean? Yeah, this is just for shits and giggles, nigga. 20,000 right here every month. And I get it. I'm not mad at it. I'm just saying, that's why I told y'all, like, I'm looking at myself like, yo, I'm not going to the casino. I'm not doing nothing. I'm not fucking around. I'm not buying food, like, because the shit don't matter. Like I'm saying, it don't matter. Like, a lot of us, we're trying to, like I say, we want to go into places and get into a position where somebody can see us and help us and recognize the blackness in us. We waiting for somebody to see that, that I'm a Hebrew, that I'm a chosen one. A nigga supposed to look at my blackness and know I'm chosen and shit, right? So that's why we don't get to realize that we bullshitting around waiting. We spending $200,000 waiting on this blackness, on this blackness bet. But again, what I'm saying is, once you make yourself, like, again, stop betting on the black shit and stop waiting for the shit to come along, right? And invest in yourself. Make it come, once it come along, it's on. It don't go back. The shit don't go back. You know what I mean? The shit don't go back. And that's why I'm like, I'm confident, I'm cool. Like, again, we gotta understand, like, we gotta treat this shit like business. YouTube is not business. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of these YouTubers don't have businesses. It's not business. You know what I mean? Like, like, like I say, for one month, for just fuck, like, just fuck the disposable shit. Find a way to cut back. And again, the reason why this is important is because these moments in life are pivotal. These are pivotal moments in life, right? These are the moments that you remember. Like, yeah, I was broke until I did this one thing. I couldn't get it together until I did one thing. Like, there's a change, there's a monumental shift, and there's always a pivotal moment. And that pivotal moment starts when you decide to do something different, when you decide to head in a different direction. And you're doing this because you're doing this for the benefits, for the nurturing part. You pregnant, you can't be doing drugs, right? You can't be drinking while you pregnant. You know how to stop. You know how to not smoke cigarettes while you pregnant, while you bringing life. You know what I'm saying?
Like I remember like I had an aunt. My aunt used to be on drugs and shit, but my aunt never had a crack baby. She had a lot of kids. She had like 3, 4 kids, but she never had a crack baby. When it was time when she get pregnant, she would stop. She would stop. As soon as that baby come out, she back at it, charismatic, like it never happened. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never had no. We ain't got no crack babies in my family, right? Because them niggas would stop. I'm talking about. So it's like that's the same type of mentality we gotta have. Like we gotta have a mental stop. I'm pregnant. I'm giving life. I got 6 months to breathe life. You know what I'm saying? And I need a pure temple. I can't do this. I can't do that. And watch everything change. I'm telling y'all, like the shit not going back. Like again, you can't uninvest in yourself. I get it. You might have took that time to invest in yourself poorly. Like a lot of, like I'm saying, like the clout chasing shit, the stuff you gotta do to get attention will haunt you. It's gonna always haunt you. People don't understand why they can't take you seriously. It's because of their first impression. You know, you just do. I just had to get some followers. I just had to get some views. But your first impression is lasting. That's what lasts the longest and shit. If niggas don't think you serious, if you allowing niggas to think you a joke, that's gonna be their impression of you. You see what I'm saying? So we gotta get past that and we gotta start having lasting impressions. And our first impression gotta, like I say, like yo, you know, like we don't understand the game. When hip hop first came out, it was this thing called the promo CD, the promo tour. Niggas would give you their album, they would give you their CD, they would do free shows. There was no industry. You have to create an industry. I understand it costs money to have a CD to give away for free, but this is reality. You got to give away the Bible. You have to have something that the people can see. You see what I'm saying? You have to give away something. You have to have something that the people can see. You know, we can't always, like I say, we can't be trying to live um in their rules, bro. Like there is no credibility with this clout shit. There is no credibility with this clout shit, and we're seeing it. We're seeing how it plays out. You know what I'm saying? Like again, that's why I'm saying like a lot of us are getting to a point. I know I am personally, but a lot of us have been getting to the point where, you know, it's like yo, like like I said with the Indian shit, it's like yo, you can't call me anything but what I am. And that's like with this spirituality. I can't be anything other than creative. I can't be anything other than special. Like we all gotta come to that point. We gotta come to that understanding. Like, yo, it's time to be special. We can't bet on the wholeness. We can't bet on a group mentality if we not adding on. If we all just here just to get a free check. If we all just here just because of our blackness. We all we gotta do is be black and die. That's a lie. I'm telling y'all, we in the world right now where we can do everything. You ain't got to be black and you ain't got to die. You know what I'm saying? You can be bright and live forever, leave a legacy, leave a mark out here. That's what this shit's all about. It ain't about sitting on your ass and dying just cause you black. You did the hard part. You know what I mean? I'm black. I did the hard part. No, nigga, you ain't did shit. You ain't did nothing. Now the work gets done because you know that you got something that other people don't have. What you gonna do with it? I could give it to you, but what you gonna do with it? What? And that's where we at with this shit. What are you gonna do with it? I don't want to be known like again, like you know what I'm saying? How comfortable do you want to be in your house? How comfortable do you want to be in your living situation when you've got millionaire, billionaire dreams and shit? You gonna spend all your money making your apartment look like it's a $1 million shack, or you gonna live like you in $1 million shack, investing all your money into that $1 million mansion? Like it's like again, there's the day when you have to say, okay, cool. How much would I spend on that couch? Okay, well, let me spend that investment on myself. How much is that bed frame? Oh, that's cute. Okay, cool. I'm gonna spend that on me. Because when it pays off, you living in your dream. You living in the most expensive and the most lavish because you did the work, you did the investment. You know what I'm saying? And that's the game. That's the part of the game that we are at right now. We can't bet on the universe, on a universe of blackness. We can't bet on reparations. And just because I'm black, I'm going to the promised land and shit. We can't bet on that. It's the trick, because it doesn't allow us to do nothing. It doesn't allow us to add on, to do our personal programming, right? So I don't want to hear a nigga talking about, yeah, I'm black and shit. Nigga, you sitting on your ass because you black. You waiting for somebody to give you something because you black. Being black mean you got it. Being black mean you can do anything you want to do. That's what being black mean. And we out here lost in the sauce. Creeping, losing time, wasting time. Again, like I say, how many years, this is 15 years, 100, how many years do we want to let go past and we spending money on wasting time? Because again, I've been there. Like again, Sadiq will tell you, you come to my house, we gonna hang out, we gonna chill, we gonna smoke, we gonna drink, yada yada yada, whoopty whoopty whoop, yada yada yada. We wasting time because one day we gonna blow up and the whole world up and just shut that up, whatever. One day I'm gonna be priest king, and one day I'm gonna save the world. But right now, hey, we just wasting time until, come together. We wasting time until I meet Puffy. I'm wasting time until I Jay-Z hear my song. I'm wasting time until I can get to Hollywood. Like, that's the thing. Like, we live in an age where this shit could become our reality, bro. Like, a lot of these niggas live online. We gotta think about this shit. A lot of these niggas live online. What the fuck do they care about the people on their block? What do they care about what their neighbors thinking of? You know what I'm saying? If you living on the internet. So why do you care? So why do you care what you gotta do in reality to be successful on the internet? You can reverse that, right? You can make the success from the internet into reality. That's what these niggas is doing. That's what they trying to do, but they not willing to invest in themselves. I heard a nigga say, like, yeah, like, some of these niggas ain't willing to even get a little job or some shit. They gonna sit all day online and ask these niggas for donations. They scared to shovel shit. But how long you gotta shovel shit if you taking the shit that you shovel to invest in you? If you just, like I said, you just shoveling shit for 6 months, this is a side hustle. Because again, I need somebody to pass out flyers. I need somebody to promote me and get the word out. We waiting on black people to promote us and black people to get the word out and black people to want to help us. That's why we losing. Oh, this is a plan to help black people. I'm sure they're gonna share it. No, they not. Stop giving these niggas choices and shit. We don't have that. We don't have that luxury. Your life is not a luxury for niggas to decide if they want to share. Like I say, man, if you got something, a song that's going to change the world, a nigga don't have a choice but to hear it. You got to trust yourself that this song is going to change the world and you going to hear it. Your neighbors say, damn, that nigga out here, he going to work 6 a.m. every day. What the fuck is up? He out here struggling, and you got the internet popping. You work every day to get the internet blowed up, get the internet popping. And nobody know because they live online. They don't know. They don't know that you get up every day and you finance the shit. You make sure that you invest in yourself every day. Niggas go to work mad and you go to work excited because you ain't at work. You here getting investment money. You know what I mean? I'm here getting investment money. I'm not gonna be doing this. I can understand a motherfucker upset with the world, mad to life, because they can't see that this job is investing in their future. This job is their future. You might be upset too. But we can do differently now. We ain't sitting here investing in anything else other than that. Because again, like I say, I don't want to live like this. Like that's the point. When y'all don't want to live like this is when you start saying, well, fuck it. I'm not living now. How can I live? I need to live. I need to get this out here. I need to share. I need to be free. You know? Like they'll have us chase clout instead of just fuck around and just doing your own thing. Like that's what I'm saying. Like I get it. I'm at a different spot. But I can sit here and tell you, bro, like we had to do our own thing. And that shit will work. Like again, I know it's crazy, but that's what you gotta do. You can't trust these niggas and they thing don't work. You gotta do your own thing. You gotta trust in yourself. This is that stage and shit. That's what I'm saying. Like, bro, and the illest part that I'm getting and that I'm seeing is like, what do you do? What do you do? Fuck what you work. Fuck where you work. Fuck how you get your money. What do you do? This is that stage in life where you want people to know what you do, where you want people to know what you bring, what you contribute. That stage and shit. If you can't tell a nigga what you do and you ain't willing to show a nigga what you do, then this might not, you know what I'm saying? I get it. But this is everything right here, bro. You don't have to chase these niggas no more. You don't have to chase these niggas no more. Chase time is over. These niggas don't even know what they doing. That's why I'm saying, like, the beautiful thing about life right now is that you'll get to see niggas that don't know what they doing and shit. You get to see all like with the shit what they say it comes out in the rinse. All this shit come out in the rinse that niggas don't know what they doing. Niggas ain't who they claiming to be. You know? That's why I'm telling y'all, like, bro, like, for me, I don't even want to have no claims. I don't even want to portray nothing. I really want to just throw it all out there in the line and do the work. Because I know that the niggas portraying it and claiming it and talking like it ain't doing it. They ain't got it. They ain't doing it. So if I continue to act like them and shit, I'm going to probably get the same results. Shit, man, let's start from the bottom. Let's start from the ground. Because I control every block, every brick, every piece of cement that's put on this motherfucker. I can trust everything. We can, like, again, if you can't trust yourself, this is not the conversation for you. You got to work on trusting yourself. You got to get down to the fundamentals, to the instrumentals, to the universe's mentals. But when you get to trust yourself, now you in that zone. Now you in that zone. You trust yourself. You know that you can bet on yourself. You know you ain't gonna do yourself. Like, niggas be like, you know what I mean? I ain't do you no wrong. Nigga, you know you ain't gonna do yourself no wrong. A nigga might subconsciously do you wrong, bro. I know it's hard for you to understand that shit. Like I say, we live in a world of clout chasers. We live in a world of egomaniacs. These niggas will subconsciously block you. They will subconsciously hate on you. They will subconsciously cut the mic off. You know what I'm saying? That's the world we live in. Everybody is playing an algorithm game. Nobody want to start. Like, again, like, you gotta understand, bro, like, there is no audience. there is no audience. But yeah, we out here. And a beautiful Thursday. Yeah. Hope y'all doing good today. This is a good conversation. Shout out to Shells for making these conversations so exciting and interesting too, because she does that. She does that. But yeah, she had me up this morning. I wasn't messy today. I really was like, yo, this is dope. Like, but I realized that we are not knowing that they got us surrounded. That it's hard to not be black. It's hard not to invest in black. It's hard not to just say, okay, fuck it. I get a grant. You know what I mean? I get that. Like, you get so much for being oppressed. You get so much for being a victim. You know what I mean? It's just disgusting. Ugh. We working on it, though. We working on it. Nobody told you today. I have any questions? What we doing? Talk to me. What we doing? We all right? We all right out there? Yeah, all right. Definitely love y'all. Love being in love with you. Man, I hope something good happens to you today. Oh, yes, I do. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Let's keep this thing moving. Keep it progressing positively. So, let's plant your seeds, man. Let's get ready to plant these seeds. I said right now we planting our seeds, right? So get ready to plant your seeds, all right? Shout out to the guys. Oh, shout out to Heather in the building. Shelly, of course. Shout out to Shawnee, Princess Abundance in that building. Shout out to the God Beyond Smith. And everybody else that hung out and chimed in. I know we got nothing but love for you, girl. Got nothing but love for you, baby.